Back on top position after losing it for only one round, North Melbourne is still everyone's logical pick as premiership favourites, as the Kangaroos have only one blemish in the second half of the season, that of course being their 7-point loss to Hawthorn in round 18. Today they took on Geelong at Arden Street, almost an unknown quantity of late, although the Cats did bear their claws last up when they displayed all their early season vigour and will to win with a meritorious win over the Swans at the SCG yesterday week. Although North suffered two mishaps at training on Thursday, losing skipper Wayne Schimmelbusch and utility player Peter Jonas, they covered their losses pretty well, with Fury and Kelly coming back into the lineup while the Cats regained the services of Peter Featherby. Our replay begins tonight at the 8.5-minute mark of the third quarter. Our commentators at North are Bob Skilton and Jack Edwards.
Hooks it towards the centre. Great mark over the top taken by Yates. So it's Mark Yates. Puts the ball out wide. All Geelong. Featherby easily gets around. The left foot kick wobbles forward. Not a good one. Law misses a sitter. Tackle. Could easily have been penalised. Geelong taps the ball forward. Ramsey forces it forward. Over the boundary line it goes. And a throw-in to take place. Good defence by Ramsey there.
About to say the same thing. It was good work by Ramsey. He was heading for the boundary line. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. He didn't want to take possession and get tackled and get penalised. The ball tapped out, tapped on by Ramsey again. Mossop has a shot toward goal, a chance for Dench to take the ball away. Dench can see Demetriou on the wing position opposed to Bruce Nankervis. Neither take the mark. Nankervis takes the free kick though. He can swing back on the left foot and get the ball moving quickly. He does now. Kick toward Mossop. That's a high one. Mossop the chance to take the mark. The hands went up and the umpire has paid the free kick North Melbourne's way to Dempsey.
So as Dempsey after that mark got a hand pass out to Dench. Card couldn't quite take the mark. Fury gains possession. A hand pass over the top. North Melbourne on the scoring side of the ground as McCann goes goalward. It's a nice looking kick from McCann. That's where you kick your goals from. And Stephen McCann kicks his third.
Well, it took North a long time to get on the scoring side of the ground in this third term, but they have done it eventually. North Melbourne 8 goals 14. Geelong 8 goals 12. North Melbourne lead by 2 points on Seven's big lead.
Stephen McCann.
Well, it certainly proved out what we've been saying, Bob, about getting on the outer side of the ground when going to the Arden Street end.
And on the big replay on Channel 7, you see McCann, lovely kick after taking the hand pass from Tony Fury.
He can certainly kick a ball.
Burke got the ball down. Bruns kick smothered. Picked up by Reid. Couldn't get the hand pass in. Featherby's there. He does get the hand pass, but it runs past Neil. Jimmy Cracker does well to get the ball forward. Kicks it off the ground. Good tackle against Abernathy by Bruns. Boss wins possession. The hand pass across to Buse. The little Geelong Rover comes towards the wing. Puts it wide. Over the boundary line on the full. So the free kick will be taken by Roy Ramsey.
Bit of a dust-up down there between Buse and Jimmy Cracker. The umpires come in to sort things out. Demetriou goes in to help his teammate, as does Neil go in to help his teammate. So play being held up here on the back flank area for North Melbourne while the umpires sort out this little bit of a to-do. Not a great deal in it. Buse didn't appreciate the hip and shoulder of Jimmy Cracker as he was about to get rid of the ball, that last passage of play. Ramsey kicking the ball up high. Dempsey the favourite with the front position. Can't take the mark. Tanner's through his legs. Gregor waited the arrival of the ball. Couldn't take it clean. He's been hurried up by Whitcomb. Up towards Ramsey. In front. A good mark to Bruns. Bruns can play on quickly. He was about to do so, but he didn't have anyone home in the goal square. He looks for Mossop now. Only 12 metres out from goal. Mossop into the back of Dench. A free kick to David Dench. And I think that Dench used the body very well to get that free kick away from Mossop.
Yes, when you're as tall as Mossop, Jack, you should not manhandle in that manner.
I think Dench was backing back into him, Bobby, and trying to make him get the arms around their shoulders, which he did.
Well, it's great experience. And David Dench, very experienced fullback. Nice kick from Dench, straight up the centre of the ground. Yates in the front position, couldn't quite take the mark. Demetriou's short kick up towards the half-forward line. Jimmy Cracker coming out, gains possession, gives the hand pass across to Hodgman. Hodgman now with a left foot kick, will not make the distance, but it's high, floating in the air. And Bridus once again behind, gives away the free kick.
Yes, Malarkey took the front berth from him. The hand pass comes to Nankervis, who drives up with the left foot up toward the wing position, punched away by Johnson, taken by Demetriou. He tries to hook it back into the corridor, which was successful. Bridus the front berth, can't hold the mark. It's over the heads, taken by Ian Nankervis, shot out wide, taken by Card. Card gets the ball working up toward the half-back flank area, but kicked it over the boundary line on the full, and the free kick will be taken by Phil Kelly. The umpire will designate at just which point the ball went over the boundary line, so Kelly will kick from that position. He wouldn't score from there. Stephen McCann possibly would, but I doubt if Kelly would.
He directs it across towards the centre half forward position. It's picked up by Phil Cracker. Cracker goes straight through the centre. 2 goals to Phil Cracker.
Nice piece of roving by Phil Cracker. I said in the first half that the Cracker boys hadn't done a great deal, Bob, but they're certainly coming into the game now. North Melbourne 9-14-68, Geelong 8-12-60 on 7's big lead.
The advanced Quintrex picture tube inside means a better picture out front. You'll only see it on National. Pro quality shows through, huh?
The more I see you.
Want to see more? More new TV sets. More going for them. That's National. National sure puts more into television. The same pro quality that made their video systems famous.
From National.
Home style, on its cookies taste. Home style, on its make 'em the way you'd make them. Home style, good and home style.
No one makes a range of cookies as good as Arnott's because Arnott's make cookies the way you'd make them, with only the best ingredients. So when you reach for a cookie, reach for an Arnott's.
On its cookies taste, home style.
Aren't you glad to know it's coming, Comet? We're the #1 throughout the land.
Comet is Australia's #1 express freight carrier. And with Comet's control systems, we can tell where your parcel is at any time. It's never out of Comet's care. And if it's on the map, we'll get it there. Comet, when it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight.
Sunday night at 8:30, 7 Sport presents live from Helsinki the loneliest race in the world, the marathon.
Hi Australia, it's Rob De Castella here in Helsinki. Hope you're all going to join us on Sunday night for the marathon on Channel 7.
Cheer on Melbourne's own Deekers, Sunday night, 8:30.
We're at the 18-minute mark now of the third quarter. North Melbourne leading by 7 points.
Free kick goes away on North Melbourne.
Well, there might have been a 15-metre penalty there, but the umpire said
I think it was no fault of the Geelong player. It was a poor piece of football by Fury. He put the ball across the ground. Hughes intercepted. He's coming right down the ground. Nobody running at him. Now the hand pass to Peake. Peake a chance for goal number 4. And there it is. North Melbourne's mistake. A goal to Peake.
No, you're dead right. Look across the ground at Fury now. He hangs his head in shame. When you have the breeze behind you, why not go long? He brought the ball across the ground to the half-forward position with a poor kick, and it's cost North Melbourne a goal. North Melbourne 9 goals, 14-68. Geelong 9 goals, 13-67 on 7's big lead.
Good interception by Andrew Buse as we watch now. Buse takes the mark and then has a couple of bounces. Coming right up the ground against the breeze. And eventually we saw Peake kick the goal, his 4th, and 1 point the margin between the sides.
19 minutes into the third term. Dempsey up high. The right-hand tap comes to McCann. He tried to tap it further forward. Boss is there for Geelong. Got the ball moving out to the wing position. Another chance for the Cats to come forward as Neil picks up the crumb. On the wing position, coming into the half-forward zone. Up goes Glendenning, and the safe hands of Glendenning take them up on the half-back line for North. He should go long. Will he do that? Yes, torpedo punt makes them violent.
They do not come much longer.
Now, this could nearly be a goal if McCann can get onto one of those kicks like Glendenning let go. McCann's no slouch when it comes to kicking a ball, so let's see what he can do with it.
So Stephen McCann, 3 goals, 3 on the board at the moment. Will not score with this one. Mossop up, punches the ball away, and it's through for 1 point.
Well, there was 2 kicks from the half-back line. That's how to use the breeze in my book, Bob.
A prodigious kick by Ross Glendenning.
It was a gem. Now, Larkey's kick against the breeze, being held up, and it will drop in toward Featherby, thumped away toward the boundary line, and we'll see a boundary throw-in taking place in the defensive pocket at the Arden Street end of the ground. North Melbourne in attack with the breeze, but they're only 2 points in front of the determined Cats. Ball on the turf, Tanner can't do a great deal with it. The umpire said the ball held to him.
Yes, a good decision. Tanner having no chance whatsoever to get rid of that ball. Bounce. Taken away by Featherby. His short kick. Knocked on by Peake. It goes over the boundary line right in front of the Geelong players' race. So we'll throw in on centre wing, members' side of the ground.
Geelong creep the ball up around the boundary line on the members' side, and the boundary throw in now taking place. Dempsey tried to hook it back over his head, couldn't do so. Featherby's hand pass intercepted by Law. Law hand passes to Hodgman. Hodgman's going to go out toward McDonald, who leads on the outer side. McDonald up, can't take the mark. It's on the turf. Malarkey goes in, as does Fury. Fury gets it out. It's been picked up by Jimmy Cracker. The right foot kick comes back overhead, and it's missed the mine. No, it's through. Oh, what a great shot. I thought the ball had floated away with the breeze, but he got it through for a goal. So Jimmy Cracker's shot was a Cracker Jack shot. Geelong 9-13-67. North Melbourne 10-15-75 on Sevens Big League, and the replay will show you how it was done. Here he comes, picking up now, turning back onto the right foot, hooks it back with a sort of a banana kick. I thought it drifted the wrong side of the post, but the goal umpire proved to be correct in giving a goal.
There's the board, 75-67. Mossop against Dempsey. Mossop up high, got it down to Bruns, was offloaded, so missed the ball. The short kick forward, punched away by Johnston. Bruce Nankervis comes through, tackled too high, but the umpire disagrees.
Yes. Fury going goalward, balks the opposition, goes for a hand pass. Hodgman dead in front of goal, and it's through. North Melbourne teaming well in the last few moments of just the third quarter. North Melbourne moved their score to 11 goals, 15 now, 81 points, and the Cats on 9 goals, 13-67 on Sevens Big League. Nice piece of football there, Bob.
Yes, Jack, as we see Fury draw them towards him. The hand pass to Hodgman, and he finishes it off with the goal.
Well, North Melbourne now with a slight lead, or I'll say slight. It's only 14 points they have over Geelong. North Melbourne have last use of the breeze, and they only have that for a few moments or a few minutes. We've been playing 22.5 minutes of the third term, which you're watching on Sevens Big League, and each of the quarters has only gone just in excess of 29 minutes, so there's only a few minutes left for North.
The ball put forward by Dempsey this time. Abernathy attacking it, but couldn't take it. It was picked up there by Bruce Nankervis. Whitcomb got an awkward-looking bounce, but he will take possession. Kicks it towards half forward. Peake in the front position, but takes it out. What a wonderful player, Jim.
He is a wonderful player. Should get the ball down to McCann. He can kick the ball to proverbial country mile, but he goes short. Well-placed kick by Abernathy. He's not a bad kick either.
Bring it across, Jack.
McCann's out of position, so he can't kick to him. He goes into the pocket, looking for one of the Cracker boys, but tipping in there to take the mark was Boss. Coming now toward the centre. Yates is the target. Dempsey in front. Yates tapped it out well to Featherby. Featherby goes short. Nichols is the target. Nichols can't take the mark. Has a chance to play on. Greg chips in. Taken here by Dents. The hand pass came back to Greg. He's caught and pulled down by Bright. Picked up by Reid. Reid hooks back toward goal, and it could be a goal. It is so. Malcolm Reid kicks a goal for Geelong, which brings them back in the third term against North Melbourne. North Melbourne 11-15-81, and the Cats strike back. 10 goals, 13, 73 points on 7 scoreboard.
Yes, on replay now we watch as Dench is tackled, gets the ball towards Greg. Greg, a good tackle by Bright. Greg lost possession, it's swooped on by Malcolm Reid, and he snaps a goal.
Only 8 points between the teams, 24 minutes gone in the third term on Sevens Big League. Replay, you're watching this game from the Arden Street ground. North Melbourne having a heck of a fight this afternoon against a very determined Cat side.
Dempsey rucking well, gets the ball down. Featherby runs into trouble, knocked on by Boss, taken by Neal. He misses the ball, then smothers it though. Neal comes out of it with the pack. Good play by Robert Neal. Hooks the ball forward, up towards the half-forward line. Greg gets the ball in front of him and then picks it up in fine style. A long kick towards centre half-forward. That's the way you get the ball forward. Malarkey looked as though he manhandled his opponent. Tapped wide by Boss. Picked up there by Ian Nankervis. A hand pass to Malarkey. Malarkey's kick up towards the wing, but it's straight to the opposition in Bruce Abernathy.
Abernathy should use it long. Only the We're nearly 25 minutes into the term now. North won't have much use of the breeze after this. Oh, beautiful kick by Abernathy. Finds the goal square just about. Could North Melbourne players find it? They cannot. Taken away by Malaka. He heads for the boundary line, defensive side of the ground, and a well-placed kick finds its mark. So we'll see a boundary throw-in taking place on the half-forward flank for North Melbourne in the defensive pocket on the grandstand side. Mossop and McCann. Mossop got it out to Neil. He's got a tackle. The umpire calls play on, and he should whistle up a bounce here because it's a stalemate.
There's North fans looking for holding the ball against Neil, but he did and actually get his handball to it. Didn't go far. Dempsey again gets a tap, but it's rode by Neil. Neil's kick bounces away from John Law over the boundary line, so we're throwing again almost directly in front of the Geelong players' race.
The breeze blowing right into the forward pocket on the North Melbourne grandstand side. Mossop got the ball to Neil. He looks upfield. Punched away by Glendenning. Reid takes it. Hand passes toward Buse. Buse got tackled though. Ball in that pack of players there, forced out toward Dench, who got legged on the way out. Ramsey. Dench stuck the head, got hit, and the hand pass comes back to Nichols. The ball comes up toward Cowton. Cowton and Bright doing battle. Picked up by Ramsey. Tanner's the target, I think, from Kelly. Should be a short one. Kelly might not go short. He may go long. He's going to kick right down to the half-forward zone. Hodgman comes up to do battle into the back of the opposition. The umpire said a free kick against you, Kim.
So it's Ian Curtis to take the kick. The hand pass to Bruns. Bruns going straight down the ground. Dench coming out. Gives away a free kick, though, as he got straight into Tui. And Bernard Tui of Geelong will take the kick across the half-forward line.
North Melbourne 8 points in front. Nearly 27 minutes into the third term. The Cats kicking against the breeze, doing a good job here. If they can go down only a few points at three-quarter time, they can come out in the final term with the breeze behind them.
Law does well to come out with the ball. Puts a high kick towards the wing. Boss punches the ball away. McCann threw the ball out almost to Phil Cracker. Playing the ball in front of him. Phil Cracker shows the pace. Goes goalward. Touched on the way on the line.
Yes, good call, Bobby. Right on the goal line. The hands went up to touch the ball. The kick needed another metre on it to get through. Malaka looking to the outer side. Shouldn't go there. Comes back to the members' side. Kicks high toward Mossop. Mossop near the boundary line. Oh, just about hooked that ball in. Not quite.
Has been paid.
Just paid the mark. It wasn't really a mark. The umpire has paid. Mossop pays a hand pass to Featherby. Featherby hooks back toward the wing position. Dempsey and Peake will do battle with Yates. And Dempsey's long arms go up. Glendenning, a chance of a score. No, he plays the ball to his full forward and McDonald. The ball floats away from that player. Toward the forward pocket it runs and can't in pursuit, but can't pick it up in time. A boundary throw-in taking place. The time clock exactly 28 minutes into the third term on Sevens Big League. The game between North Melbourne and Geelong at the Arden Street ground.
Certainly still anybody's game here at the North Melbourne Oval. We find North Melbourne through Abernathy. Goes goalward, but just off line maybe. No, it's a great goal for Bruce Abernathy.
That's exactly what I said about the shot by Jimmy Cracker, Bob. I thought of this from where we sit too, but he just got through. So a goal to North Melbourne, which is a very valuable goal, so close to the three-quarter time siren.
And North Melbourne finishing just a little bit too strongly for Geelong, kicking 4 goals to 1 in the final term to win by 32 points. McCann got 4 goals for North, Jimmy Cracker 3, and for Geelong, Brian Peake got 4 goals. Stats on the match from the Arden Street ground. Not too much insofar as the kicks concerned. The mark 61 to 55. Free kicks 30-36 in favour of the Cats. The handballs 86 to 85, a margin of only 1 in favour of North. The hit outs 38 to 26 and the shots at goal 44 to 30.